Every day, you step out into the world, armored in the invisible layers of your self-doubt and expectations. You're bracing yourself against judgment, scrutiny, and all the pressures that come with living up to what others think you should be. But imagine for a moment that some of the greatest minds in history, like the Stoics, didn't just survive these pressures, they thrived. They transformed respect from something they sought to something they commanded. Today, we're going to dive deep into the timeless secrets that the Stoics used to earn respect. Not the shallow, surface-level kind, but genuine, deep-rooted recognition. Whether you're struggling to make your mark at work, feeling overlooked in social settings, or simply looking to elevate your presence wherever you go, stick with me. We're about to unlock Stoic wisdom that can completely shift how you see yourself, and more importantly, how the world sees you. Together, we'll discover how you can use Stoic principles to transform everyday interactions into moments of profound impact. If you're enjoying this journey of discovery, the simplest way to show your support is by hitting that subscribe button. You're not like everyone else, you're the exception, so don't miss a single moment of the valuable insights we're about to explore. Number 1. Respect yourself first. It might sound simple, but genuinely respecting yourself is an art. One that involves understanding your inherent worth and treating yourself with the same dignity you'd offer a close friend. This concept is deeply ingrained in Stoic philosophy, which urges us to become mindful of our thoughts and actions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. This idea encourages us to silence that inner critic, the voice that constantly undermines our confidence and tells us we're not good enough. By consciously challenging these negative thoughts and replacing them with affirmations of our strengths, we not only improve our self-esteem, but we also influence how others perceive and treat us. When you truly respect yourself, you set a standard for how others should treat you. As Epictetus once put it, what disturbs men's minds is not events, but their judgments on events. This means that if you learn to judge yourself positively, external negativity won't be able to take root. Self-respect isn't just about quieting those negative thoughts. It's about actively cultivating a positive view of yourself. As Aristotle once said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. This echoes the Stoic practice of self-reflection and mindfulness, which emphasizes that true wisdom and respect come from a deep understanding of your nature and capabilities. Additionally, self-respect involves setting boundaries and recognizing your own needs and desires as valid and important. Plato perfectly captured this idea. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. To respect yourself fully, you must overcome the impulses that urge you to settle for less or to allow others to undermine your worth. It's about embracing Stoic principles of self-control, self-awareness, and self-appreciation. Your value does not decrease because others fail to see it. True respect begins when you first acknowledge it in yourself. Number 2. Set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential, not only for maintaining your own peace of mind, but also for commanding the respect of others. Stoicism teaches us the importance of recognizing what's within our control and what lies beyond it. This principle directly applies to setting boundaries. You control your actions, your reactions, and the limits you set with others. Setting boundaries is about making clear what you will and will not accept in your life and relationships. For example, if you're frequently expected to stay late at work, setting a boundary might mean clearly communicating your work hours and sticking to them, unless there's an exceptional circumstance. This shows that you respect your own time, and in turn, teaches others to respect it as well. The Stoics also understood the importance of emotional boundaries. By maintaining them, you prevent others from pulling you into their chaos or negativity, helping you keep your mind focused and undisturbed, no matter what's happening around you. Setting boundaries also means knowing how to say no, something many of us struggle with. It's about respecting your own limits and not feeling guilty for prioritizing your well-being. Seneca's words speak to this truth. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you need is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. Becoming that different person involves asserting your boundaries with clarity and consistency. By establishing boundaries, you're not just teaching others how to treat you, you're setting an example of self-respect and dignity. It's a vital step for maintaining healthy personal and professional relationships. As the Stoics would affirm, setting clear boundaries is about creating gates, not walls, gates where you decide who to let in and who to keep out based on mutual respect and understanding. Number 3. Embrace authenticity over pleasantry in a world that often prioritizes politeness over honesty. Embracing authenticity is both a refreshing and powerful approach. Stoicism teaches that we should value honesty and integrity over the need to please everyone around us. It's about being true to yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable or goes against the grain of social expectations. When we embrace authenticity, we show respect for our own identity and values, which, in turn, earns us the respect of others. By embracing your true self, without pretending to be someone you're not, you naturally command a deeper kind of respect. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive of others, but rather speaking and acting with integrity, even when it's not the most comfortable or popular choice. The Stoics believe that it is through authenticity that we build meaningful relationships and true influence, not through conforming to the expectations of others. In summary, earning respect isn't about seeking approval from others. It's about cultivating self-respect, setting clear boundaries, and embracing authenticity. The Stoic principles we've explored today provide a powerful blueprint for transforming your life, inside and out. When you respect yourself, others will follow suit. And by living with integrity and authenticity, you'll not only command respect, but build a life that is truly fulfilling. In a world that often rewards conformity and pleasantries, the value of being true to ourselves cannot be overstated. Stoicism teaches us the importance of authenticity, of living in accordance with our inner truths, and of expressing ourselves with integrity and respect. As Epictetus once wisely said, "If you wish to be a writer, write." In other words, if you want to be yourself, simply be yourself. No pretensions, no compromises. This doesn't mean being tactless or dismissive of others' feelings, but rather engaging with them in a genuine, respectful manner. It's about saying what you truly believe, even when it's uncomfortable. For instance, if you're in a conversation where a popular opinion is being discussed and you disagree, choosing authenticity means voicing your perspective calmly and respectfully. It shows you respect yourself enough to stand firm in your beliefs, but also respect others by offering a real viewpoint. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, urged us to live in harmony with our nature. By that, they meant being true to who we really are at our core. Marcus once wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." When we align our actions with our authentic selves, we free ourselves from the inner conflict of pretending to be someone we're not. This authentic living strengthens self-esteem because there's no more energy spent being someone you're not, no more pretending. Moreover, living authentically isn't just about expressing your strengths. It also means embracing your vulnerabilities. Showing your true self, weaknesses, fears, and all, creates deeper connections and fosters trust. It's a bold act of courage, and as Seneca wisely advised, hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. Your genuine reactions, emotions, and feelings are not your weaknesses, they are your strengths. By embracing authenticity over pleasantry, you also avoid the exhaustion that comes from putting on a facade. Maintaining a persona that doesn't align with who you are takes a tremendous amount of energy. When you let go of this burden, you free up emotional and mental resources to invest in more meaningful activities and relationships. Authenticity naturally attracts the right people, those who appreciate you, not a version of you created to please others. This is the essence of genuine respect, the respect that comes from being yourself and honoring your own values. And once you embrace authenticity, it doesn't just change how you see the world, it changes how the world sees you. By choosing to be yourself, unapologetically, you invite others to engage with you on a deeper level. This leads to more fulfilling and meaningful interactions. It's clear, living authentically is the key to true self-respect and respect from others. The Stoics understood this deeply, and so should we. So the next time you're in a situation where you feel the urge to conform or hide who you are, remember, being authentic is one of the highest forms of self-respect. Live boldly, live truthfully, let the world see the real you. In life, there's a vital distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. As Epictetus wisely taught, some things are in our hands, while others are not. When we apologize excessively, we may be taking responsibility for things beyond our control, something that's not only unnecessary, but can also undermine our peace of mind and self-respect. Over-apologizing can create a perception that we are always at fault, which, quite frankly, is rarely the case. This habitual apology can lead to a troubling pattern where others begin to expect us to take responsibility for things that aren't our fault. It also risks diluting the sincerity of our words, making genuine apologies seem less meaningful or heartfelt. Seneca's wisdom offers clarity on this. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Just as chasing after material possessions leads to dissatisfaction, an incessant desire for forgiveness can lead to a diminished sense of personal value and accountability. Constantly apologizing for things that don't warrant it can signal that we are not standing firm in our beliefs or values. It can make us seem ready to yield at the slightest challenge, which directly contradicts the Stoic virtue of courage. By practicing Stoic principles, we empower ourselves to respond with confidence and discernment, offering apologies only when they are truly justified, thus maintaining control over our responses. Instead of reflexively apologizing, take a moment to assess whether a simple acknowledgement of the situation or an expression of understanding might be more fitting. For example, if you're late due to circumstances beyond your control, instead of immediately apologizing, you could acknowledge the inconvenience and express gratitude for the patience others have shown you. This not only respects the situation, but also maintains your sense of self-worth without unnecessary self-reproach. The Stoic practice encourages us to approach situations with clarity and reason, taking time to evaluate if an apology is necessary. In doing so, we communicate with integrity, respecting both ourselves and others. Apologies are valuable when they are genuine and necessary, but over-apologizing can misrepresent our character and intentions. Embracing Stoicism in our approach to apologies involves thoughtful consideration of our actions. Acknowledging our mistakes when appropriate, while also standing firm in our self-worth, allows us to avoid unnecessary guilt clouding our interactions. This balanced approach not only helps to build healthier relationships, but also fosters a stronger, more resilient sense of self. Another important element of Stoic practice is displaying confident body language. This is not just about how we appear to others, but a profound reflection of our inner state, projecting self-assurance, composure, and self-control. As Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. When we adopt a posture of confidence, we align our internal mindset with our external demeanor, influencing both how we feel and how others perceive us. Confident body language starts with simple gestures, standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and using deliberate hand movements. Not only project confidence to the world, but also reinforce our own sense of capability and self-esteem. This isn't just a superficial trick, it's a practice of self-improvement. By embodying confidence through our actions, we begin to cultivate a greater sense of confidence within ourselves. Additionally, confident body language promotes being present in the moment, a key tenet of Stoic philosophy. When we engage fully in the here and now, our body naturally adopts a more open and stable posture, which in turn sharpens our mental focus and composure. This presence allows us to handle challenges with clarity and poise, making our responses more deliberate and effective. The key to confident body language is balance. It's about maintaining a posture that conveys strength and openness without crossing into aggression or arrogance, just as the Stoic virtue of moderation encourages. By finding this balance, we project confidence while also inviting respect and collaboration. In conversations, confident body language enhances communication, helping us engage more persuasively and authentically with others. It's also essential to be mindful of cultural differences. When it comes to body language, gestures and postures can carry different meanings across cultures, and understanding these nuances aligns with the Stoic principle of universal reason, the belief that wisdom and virtue transcend cultural boundaries. Being aware and respectful of these differences further deepens our practice of Stoic virtues, helping us connect more meaningfully with others. Ultimately, confident body language is not merely about how we appear to others, it's a reflection of living Stoic principles. By aligning our outward expressions with our inner virtues, we not only enhance our interactions, but also strengthen our self-awareness, self-control, and self-respect. Through this practice, we embody the Stoic ideal that true confidence and virtue are not just demonstrated but lived. Thank you for joining this journey of self-mastery and respect. Remember, Stoicism isn't just about learning, it's about transforming these principles into daily actions. As you continue your journey, consider exploring more videos to enrich your understanding and deepen your practice of Stoic wisdom. Keep growing, evolving, and embodying the timeless teachings of Stoicism in all that you do.